Good morning, back for another day. Having some cereal right now just to heal me up a bit. I also, in the fridge here, have, if I can find it, one of my protein cheesecakes made. And the reason that I've made one of them today is because I'm heading up to Derry for the PCA Ireland. A few big YouTubers are competing in it, so it'll be fun to watch that. But I'm also going to be training in a new gym today, and I'm going to take you along for the journey. Pool session today, and I'm going to show you somebody that I actually met in university at the very end, very strangely. He's also a PT, and we've gone on really well. So I'm just stacking myself up today. I've taken my vitamins, I've got my creatine here, I've got my water in here, and I've got some cereal down here. So the weather is back to doom and gloom, but that's okay. I did go out for a few celebratory drinks yesterday just for finishing uni. And surprisingly, my weight has actually stayed the exact same. So I don't know how I did that, because I did have a good few pints, and on top of that, I did have some food while I was out. I had like a crispy chicken burger, so it wasn't obviously the healthiest, but it tagged me over. It did the job until I got home, until I could actually get something substantial. So again, I don't know what it is. Maybe I am in such deficit that I was maybe at maintenance yesterday, who knows. But I will, as I said, take you through a full day of eating and everything that I'm doing in the next video or so. As I said again, I'm recording every day, so for me, I could be doing the full day of eating tomorrow. Alright, so I went and got some food from Tesco's, some party rings, some tortillas and some chicken. Along with that as well, been in seeing some of the bodybuilding so far, and some of the stuff has been absolutely stacked. Rob Lipsett hasn't been on yet. I haven't met Christian Guzman. If I can, I'll get them on the channel if they're interested. But we've seen some of their film crews, and holy good God, the amount of equipment that they bring, you'd actually think that they're professionals, like going to do something for TV.
Good turn to real estate.
Guys, I'm literally shaking. I've just met Christian Guzman and Rob Lipsett, two of the people that got me into the fitness industry, and I'm still kind of out of breath. It's actually just so surreal that I was able to do it. And yeah, I mean, it's something that's not gonna like go away anytime soon. Like even at the Arnold's last year, meeting Brandon, meeting Nabil, meeting Oliver, all of them, it just makes me want to do the same, and if not better, but that would be very hard to do.
just back home now. Great session there at the end, and just kind of reviewing everything today and just looking back. It's an absolutely amazing day. Like, you know, meeting two of your idols, probably the two people that got me into the fitness industry. Like, I started watching Rob in 2017 after him being on Love Island, and that's got me watching him. And then from that I watched his videos, and then obviously seeing stuff with Christian, got into his stuff. And yeah, I would honestly say I wouldn't be filming today if it wasn't for them two. I wouldn't have done a photo shoot if it wasn't for them two, and I wouldn't have the love that I do for bodybuilding if it wasn't for them. So I owe a lot to them, and it was just amazing to meet them, and I hope I can do it again in the future. But yeah, gonna get some more food in now, pretty hungry, and yeah, just chill out for the evening.
So I'm just halfway through the video that you would have seen that went up the other day. That was Tuesday, and I forgot that the time was already 3:30, and I still have a lot of things to do before I go back to work at 5. So I've had to stop editing for now so that I can go to the shops and get some food, because there's a lot of things in the shop that I need for my lunch today, so kind of forgot that one. But we'll get moving. It's a new day anyway. Training is done, so that's why my hair is wet. I had to get a shower as well. So we've got all that done. So training's been done today. It was another leg day. It actually felt really good today. So fingers crossed there's no cramping up. But one thing that I need to start doing a lot more, and I'm going to show you now, and that is having salt on my diets, because the amount of cramps I've been getting recently have been really bad, so I'm trying to sort that out as best as possible, and by doing that I just need to have some more sodium in my diet. So if I'm forgetting, remind me.
One thing that I've started to notice recently is that I'm having to wear hoodies a lot more, and that's because I'm getting cold, and that's a good sign, because then that means the body fat is dropping. And from all the weights that I'm actually lifting at the moment, I'd have to say that I'm actually putting on some muscle, as my strength is still through the roof like it was before. So if I can keep that going for another month, I am actually scared in a good way to actually see how much muscle I can put on before next summer, then when I cut down properly for the first time in 2 years.
I have 2 chicken wraps here with some lettuce in them and a protein yogurt. I am a little bit behind on food, but hopefully this will bring me back up to speed, because it means then that for my dinner I can have what I'm supposed to be having with a smoothie to try and time me over for the calories, so I won't have too much left by about 8 o'clock then, which is more of where I want to be, because I want to be finishing my food around 8 or half 8 in the evening, as I do weigh myself roughly around 6:30 or 7 every morning at the moment. So that is the first new low weigh-in in some time. Now I've been focusing on getting my food in at proper times, and it's made all the difference in the world. So from yesterday, I'm down 0.5 kilo, which is great news. And we're back on track now for getting down to 84 kilos within the next 30 days. So again, as I've been saying, there's only about 24 days left now, I think, something like that. I'll have to work it out properly. Everything's going in the right direction, so we just need to keep it up.
So it's somewhat later in the evening now, and I am starving, but also at the same time I noticed today that my strength was starting to drop, so the diet with the lower calories is now starting to really make a difference. But to make up for that, I have my protein cookie here, and as well as that, at the same time I'm going to be eating 2 wraps. Now it is meant to be dinner time, but because I knew I was going to be in the gym for so long, I swapped my meals about today. So I had my burgers, chip, and I had some veg at lunchtime, and now I'm going to have this for my dinner. I'm going to be out for another few hours still yet, but the big takeaway from today is I might have to adjust how I'm eating now to accommodate for training. I do train most mornings, so I'm hoping that just from waking up in the mornings on an empty stomach will help me. But again, obviously a push day for me is quite heavy still. I'm trying not to drop the weight too low so that I can still continue to keep the same amount of size or put on somewhat size. But again, we've only got 25 days left, so if I have to bite the bullet, I will, because then we'll be back on the bulk and I'll be able to be lifting some heavy weights again. You can actually see the blueberries on the side of my face and probably in my teeth, but I tell you now, eating this is just amazing. It actually feels like you're cheating on your diet, and yeah, especially with the maple syrup that I have on the side here, it makes it 10 times better as well. It's sugar-free, zero, so I am using it sparingly at the moment, but there is times where I just throw it all over the place But yeah, if you are struggling on your diet, make sure to have foods that are going to fill you up and that are higher on the satiety index, such as potatoes, or make things like your protein cookie. Another early start to today, and yeah, more clients to take and more training to get done. Again, there'll probably be no recording of my training today as it's back day again already. So I will probably get videos for you off probably Friday and Saturday this week for training. But again, feeling a little bit tired, but not as bad as last time. So time to go and smash it and then go home and check the weight again. I don't like weighing myself this early in the morning, as my body will usually drop a little bit more weight. So we'll see how that goes. Also, can someone tell me the secret on how you, like, people do this every morning? Because these 6 a.m.s are just not it for me. But we just got to move on anyway. But if you have any tips, let me know. Cardio is done, 30 minutes. Feeling a bit sweaty now, which is good. Trying to just keep the weight down constantly, working as hard as I can. I've decided I'm going to end today's video here so that I can film a full day of eating today for you. So you will see that in the next video. If you haven't already, please be sure to share and subscribe. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'm enjoying making these, so I hope that's coming through the camera anyway. And yeah, I just want to say thanks for all the support, and if you know anybody that would benefit from these videos, be sure to share it with them. And yeah, I'll see you in the full day of eating then.